I have studied thousands of viral and well-performing videos, and there are 6 styles of hooks that are blowing up right now. So if you use one of these, you're pretty much guaranteed that your content will perform better because they all tap into very specific psychological responses. They all include curiosity and contrast, which hooks need. And once I explain these, you're going to start seeing them absolutely everywhere. The first style of hook is the crystal ball hook, and this is where you make people feel like they're getting access to future information. So it could be starting your videos with something like, this is the future of online dating, or we're witnessing the death of gym culture, or in 6 months time nobody will be creating content like this anymore. Basically, as humans, we're very anxious about the future, so content like this can provide like a sense of comfort and control and relief. Then we have the insider hook, and this is where you're basically starting by saying, I know something you don't know. People don't like feeling excluded from things, so it could be something like, there's a sneaky thing that all the big content creators are doing in their videos and nobody is noticing, or why is nobody talking about this thing, or only the smartest business owners know about this email marketing tactic. Then we have the lab rat hook, and this is where you're carrying out an experiment on your account, usually in real time. I tried this thing so you don't have to. Can I run a marathon with only 7 days training? Let's find out. Or I swapped my morning routine for what all the tradwife influencers are doing, and here's what happened. This works because there's a tangible outcome. You're working towards some kind of progress or transformation, which draws in a lot of curiosity. Then we have the expert hook. This is where you start a video with your credibility to give people a reason to listen, either your own expertise or borrowed authority. So you could start a video with something like, as a divorce lawyer, here is the #1 red flag that I see in divorcing couples. As a scientist, as a trauma therapist, as a bus driver, as a stay-at-home mom, as someone with pale skin, or use that borrowed authority. I read 30 books about the menstrual cycle, and here are the 3 most surprising facts. Then we have a mirror hook, and this is where you're basically reflecting your audience's situation right back at them. So something like, only eldest daughters will understand this. If you're struggling with this thing, you need to hear this. And then finally we have the sledgehammer hook. This is basically where you say something really strong and bold and controversial that goes against what most people believe, so it creates a lot of contrast. I think parents are playing with their kids too much. And you know what? The best content creators are combining lots of these hooks at once. I did that at the start of this video. If you want to know more about hooks, I have an entire module about how to create a perfect hook inside the Content Club, which is my course and community for content creators that will help you grow and monetize. If you want in, send me a DM and I will give you a discount code.